This is Circle L Rescue live with Real Time Animal Rescue, and we wanted to come live for a little bit and reintroduce the world to Miss Sally. Sally has had, hi baby, Sally has had a really hard go of things here lately. We were contacted a couple of days ago, and her adopter indicated that she no longer wished to keep Sally. Um, Sally is a mixed breed, a medium-sized young lady, and about a year and a half, 14 months, somewhere around there. And she is high energy. We were very excited when she was adopted and felt that we really had found the best placement. The adopter said all of the right things and had great references and just really seemed to be invested in Sally's welfare. Let's take a step back and talk about how Sally became a rescue in the first place. She was tossed out of a vehicle on the highway, and she was picked up by an angel, literally. Miss Judy. Yes. Miss Judy is an angel who saved her and got her to us where, you know, we did all necessary vet work, shots, spayed her, and it really didn't take us long to find this sweet gal a forever home. She is just a wonderful, wonderful dog. Um, Fast forward 10 months later, and her forever home is no longer forever. Um, I can't sugarcoat that. This is a decision made by her adopter that we feel is quite unfair given her age and the circumstances. But one of the things that we wanted to touch base on, and not specific just to Sally, but to every animal, dog and horse, that is adopted through Circle L, if their adoptive home does not work out and they cannot stay there, contractually, the adopters are obligated to return the animal to our care. That's where Sally's story gets a little sticky. Her adopter initially was refusing to return her. She was bouncing all over the place between, well, maybe I'll just keep her then. If I have to give her back to you guys, then I'll just keep her. When she'd already, blatantly admitted that the circumstances that Sally was living in were less than ideal. She put us in touch with the gal that has done some extensive training with Sally. Hey, baby. And it's okay, all these strange people in this parking lot. And the trainer let us know that essentially when Sally had any kind of misbehavior or was high strung at home, she was then crated. Um, Sally is high energy. She's probably got some cattle dog in her, maybe some Catahoula. We're not sure. We have not done a DNA test on her, but she's also young and she's a puppy. Oh my goodness. Do you like that? That nice lady looks nice, doesn't she? She does not meet strangers. She absolutely loves everybody she meets. Um, Unfortunately, her adopter has been allowing her to misbehave, not enforcing boundaries, not enforcing rules. So she's had a few setbacks from where she was when we placed her. She has basic skills, basic training. She's housebroken. Hey, no, ma'am. But her leash work now needs some tune up. Her listening skills need a tune up because, why would you have to listen to somebody if you're just stuck in a crate all day? Yeah. Sally, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, good girl. This is probably one of the sweetest pups um, we've had. Yes, you are. She's just a doll, and she's super smart. If anybody was interested in beginning agility, she would be fantastic. Yes, you would. Oh, Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Yes. As you can tell, she's quite loving. That's my hair. She's super smart, very eager to please. Young enough that she could be, trained to do a variety of things. No, ma'am, leave it. Leave it. Those are screws, honey. You don't need packages of screws. Sally, sit. Thank you. We're in a vehicle. We sit on our bottoms. Thank you. That said, we are going to hope and pray that the next adoption is actually her forever home. As the little description for the video below states, the worst day of a dog's life is the day they lose their home. This is no exception. Sally is no ma'am. You can't have screws. Okay, then I'm going to move them. You can't have screws. Leave it. Sally's no exception to that. She will probably be quite stressed. She's already nervous and shaking at the moment. She's not sure what's going on. Hey, there's no more to snarf. There's no more to snarf. You've had enough. We just had some treats before we started the video. Now she's in search of more. But she's had plenty because we don't need to get car sick. Leave it, please. Thank you. Leave it. Calm down. You're all right. I'm not sure how well you guys are going to be able to hear me from back here. Hey. Thank you. Thank you. At any rate, I'll just speak up a bit so that I don't have to hold the phone and I can put it on the camera mount. Sally here, obviously, no dog deserves to be abandoned, but Sally here is a prime example of why not just our rescue. Sit, ma'am. Sit on our bottom. Sit. Thank you. Good girl. Not just our rescue, but this is why rescues in general have contracts when you adopt. It is for the safety of this animal and welfare of this animal. We don't want her to be at risk of euthanasia again. We don't want her pitched out of another moving vehicle. We want her safe and in a loving environment. That being said, when you adopt an animal, if it doesn't work out, 9 times out of 10, your contract from the adoption or with your adoption contract from the rescue is going to demand that you return the animal to the rescue that you adopted from. That's just common sense, folks. You cannot then go take that animal and dump it at a pound. You cannot go and decide that you are to chicken poop to face the rescue you promised to give this dog a wonderful life and surrender it to another rescue. That is not how things work. And if you reach out and contact the rescue and say, hey, I adopted this dog and it's not working out, the rescue wants what's best for the dog. We will do our best to work with the humans, but we're not a human rescue. We're a dog and horse rescue. Our first and foremost priority is that animal and not your feelings. So if you can't handle the choices that you have made, then you really were erroneous in adopting a dog or any animal for that matter. These guys are permanent, and it's about time that we stopped treating them as disposable. It's about time that we stop putting posts on Facebook that start off, I hate to make this post, but we just don't have the time to give this animal the attention it deserves. That's a load of crap. You don't want to give this animal the attention that it deserves. You are too selfish to make the time to spend the energy and to do what's right. That's just the facts. Hey, ma'am, sit please on our bottom. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Sally did not deserve to spend the last 10 months of her life living in a kennel just because she's a puppy and she got excited and wanted to play with her owner. This is just the absurd nature that, or not nature, but the absurdity that we've gotten to. If you're watching this channel, I'm sure it's because you care more about animals like most of us than the people. You would do anything to help one of these critters. So I'm probably lecturing the wrong audience. But all of those things being said, ma'am, sit on your bottom, please. Sally, sit on your bottom. Sit. I mean, as you can see, these things were concrete when she was adopted. You said, sit, hey, and her bottom came down. And she has not, why would she have to mind? She's been stuck in a kennel. Kennels are not places. No, ma'am, we're not going to go through my cup holders and take keys. She's been allowed to do whatever she wants. And when she misbehaves, instead of correcting it and working on the issue, then she's been stuck in a wire kennel. That's no environment for a dog. That's no environment for anybody. They have their time and place. We know, excuse me, ma'am. No, we don't bother the cords. Thank you. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Leave it. Nope, my arm's there. You can't have it. Yeah, she's stubborn. She's going to require somebody who has the patience and willingness to give her what she needs, which is a strong leader. She's not going to be the type of dog that is just submissive and obedient because you told her to. She's too smart. She needs to respect you. And if she doesn't respect you, she's not going to listen to you and mind you. That's obvious. No, leave it. She hasn't been with me for 10 minutes and, we're nibbling on fingers, which is not acceptable. No, we don't do that. And trying to rummage through the truck to find more snacks. So she's had a long road, and it's going to take a little bit, and it's going to take a special adopter that's willing to put the time in. But if you're willing to, she's going to reward you, 10, 20, 30 fold, because truly all this is a nervous puppy who doesn't know what to do. Dogs need clear-cut leaders, just like horses. And if you're not going to be a strong leader, then they'll make themselves the leader, and they don't have the answers, and they don't know what to do. So we also don't lick the truck seats. You can lick your blanket, though. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much, and if I did, I greatly apologize because my brain is all over the place, and I'm pretty emotionally charged about this situation. We were dealing with a very immature individual who could not put on her big girl pants and just make arrangements to bring the dog back to us. So it's been a tumultuous 48 hours of worrying about this kiddo and hoping and praying that she would be safe and at least somewhat content until we could get her back to her original foster. So, say a prayer for Miss Sally. I have every confidence that she will make it through this and be better on the other side. She's just a remarkable girl, and she's been so resilient. This is Circle L Rescue, live with Real-Time Animal Rescue. And if you care to support our mission, please visit circlelrescue.org/support and take a look at the different community outreach programs we have for our communities, for the unwanted pets in our area. And if you're interested in adopting Sally, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to set up several meet and greets and make sure that this is, that you're understanding what you're getting into. She says, I'm going to just try and find any snack possible that's in here. Thanks, guys.